Hey y'all, my name is Michaela. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, if you're not new here, then welcome back. It is going to be a great day because in this video I'm going to be going over some things that are essential for your Sony ZV-1, some things that you kind of don't necessarily need but you may want, and then some add-ons that some people may want, some people may not want, but just some things that I think are pretty cute to have for your Sony ZV-1. So starting out with the must-have items for your Sony ZV-1 camera. In order for you to store your data for your camera, you are going to need to have an SD card. That does not come with your camera. You're going to have to purchase that separately. So make sure when you go to buy your camera that you are asking your sales associate like exactly what all like necessary add-ons you may need for your camera, because my sales associate did not tell me I needed an SD card. I kind of just knew that based on videos that I had watched, but they didn't tell me that. And you do need that if you are going to be someone who is making videos that you want to transfer to your computer or to your phone. You are going to need an SD card. So that is the #1 essential item that you are going to need to purchase for your Sony ZV-1 camera. Your second essential item for this camera is going to be batteries. This camera only comes with one battery, and when it dies, obviously you can't just switch it out for another battery because the camera doesn't come with another battery. It is very important for you to have extra batteries just on standby, just in case your camera dies while you're out and vlogging or something and you just don't have time to stop and use your USB cord and plug it in to charge your camera. So definitely having extra batteries. I got this pack from Amazon, and everything I show you guys, I'm going to link it in the description box below so you guys can purchase the same ones. But this is just a battery pack that I bought from Amazon. It comes with 2 batteries, and then it comes with the pack to be able to charge the batteries. So definitely essential because again, this camera dies very quickly, and you just want to have something ready to go for when you're out and you don't have time to stop. So definitely batteries. Your third essential item is going to be an SD card reader. Mine looks like this. It has the USB-C insert, and then it comes with different slots that you can use for your SD cards. No matter what size the camera is, it has different sizes for any kind of camera. I talked about the IEM app in my last video, and again guys, I don't recommend it at all. It's very slow. So an SD card reader is really important because it allows you to transfer your videos over to a different device very quickly, to where you don't even have to download your videos from your camera. You can just plug this into your other device. You can put them into whatever editing software you want to use for it. So SD card reader for sure. My last essential product for this camera would be a tripod. If you are someone like me who can't stand a wobbly, shaky camera person, you will 100% need to purchase a tripod. It just provides that extra stability that you will need when vlogging and when recording anything. I tried to go without it for a little while, and it just didn't work out for me because I feel like it was making my video quality really bad. Also, it makes it a little bit easier for you to not drop your camera. Y'all, these cameras are not cheap, so you don't want to drop your camera, and this just kind of gives you again that extra stability to be able to hold it without dropping it also. So definitely need a tripod. Moving on to some things that you may not need but you may just want for your camera depending on the type of content that you make. The first thing I would say is a wide angle lens. This is totally optional, but for me personally, I noticed before I had my wide angle lens, because I do have one on right now and I can't pull it off to show you guys, so I insert a picture of what it looks like right here. But I noticed before I had one, my footage seemed to be like really zoomed in, and I just kind of did not like that. So I purchased this wider angle lens, and I just feel like it opens up a little bit more and you're able to see a lot more of my surroundings. And I don't know, it kind of just makes me feel more official as a content creator. I feel like all the content creators that I watch and I love, I'm able to see a lot more of what they have going on and not just like their face in the camera, you know? So definitely essential for me. Again, totally optional, but something that I really wanted to have for my camera. My second product would be an external flash. So I purchased this one from Amazon. It was about $16, but as you guys can see, it has like the slide in insert. You can put this in the place of your wind muff, and it allows for you to be able to have a flash while you're taking pictures on your Sony ZV-1, because again, the Sony ZV-1 does not come with a flash. Again, I did kind of talk about how I didn't like that you have to go in and purchase this, but the Sony ZV-1 is not necessarily made for taking pictures. It's more for vlogging, so it makes sense. But you can also always use this for videos as well, not just for pictures. You know, if you're vlogging outside in the dark, or you know, whatever the case may be, you can use your external flash for videos as well. So definitely would say this was an essential thing for me. I like to do a lot of things at night, and I like to record a lot at night, so an external flash was 100% something I knew I was going to purchase. Last item I will say is a car tripod. Depends on what kind of content that you're going to be making. Obviously, if you're not going to be in the car a lot, I wouldn't purchase a car tripod, but for me, I know I like to do sing with me videos in the car. I just like to be in my car a lot, so I knew that this was something I was going to want to purchase because I don't want to have to hold my camera while I'm driving, and also that's 100% illegal to have, you know, your phone or whatever in your hand while you're driving in Georgia. So I knew this was something I was going to need to purchase. Also, I will say that car tripods aren't just for the car. Any window there is, you can use a car tripod. So I don't want to necessarily put it in a box and say it's just a car tripod, but I know that I use it for the car, so I'll call it a car tripod. But this was something I was definitely going to purchase regardless of anything. Now getting into some things that you don't need at all, but you just may want to have just to have. First is a camera case. I have a brown camera case on my camera right now. I think it is so cute. I think before it's just like the plain black camera, but it kind of gives your camera some personality, I feel like. So definitely look into that maybe. Mine also came with a screen protector and like a lens cover, but you know, just something just to have, just to kind of give your camera a little bit of you. Second for me would be an AirTag. Obviously this isn't that important, but for someone like me who is always worried about losing my camera or my camera being stolen, I think this would be something good to purchase. And I mentioned this one after getting a case for your camera because obviously you can't just put an AirTag on your camera without it like falling off or something. So I'd say get an AirTag and kind of insert it into the case so that it's on the camera, or you could even get like a little AirTag keychain to kind of attach to your case as well. So yeah, an AirTag just to make sure that if your camera is ever lost or stolen, you were able to find your camera. With that, that is everything I feel is an essential must-have product for this camera. Again, some of these things are dependent on your vlogging style, your type of recording style, and you. So, you know, just take anything that you may not need with a grain of salt, but a lot of these things are must-haves, I will say, for this camera. So that is the end of this video. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you watched this far, I love you. And if you didn't, that is fine, but definitely go back and check out my previous video on the Sony ZV-1 camera if you are looking into purchasing this camera. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.